Alright, listen up, soldier. I need you to defend this generator with your life. I always get the boring jobs! Alright, what's up fellow collectors? Today I am reviewing the generator defense with the Spartan JFO custom figure. This looks like a very cool 2-pack. I was very excited to finally get my hands on this. On the back you can see all of the different figures throughout the series, all the different 2-packs that they have. The Invasion 2-pack with the Elite General and the Spartan. All the accessory pack with the Spartan Mark V. The Team Objectives pack. This is actually really cool. I'll be getting this one here pretty soon too. And then you have a bunch of the figures here on the back, the single figures. All very cool. Eventually I'll be getting my hands on most of these. And then on the back it actually shows you how to assemble the generator because it comes, you know, with some assembly required. But it doesn't look like it's too hard to assemble. And yeah, you get a cool picture on the side of the JFO Spartan. And man, I really like the color of the JFO Spartan. Just something about steel and olive just really look, they have that militaristic look to them that I really enjoy. And most of it is just a bunch of other words and stuff that's really not important. So I'm going to go ahead and open the box up, and we're going to see what Mr. JFO here is all about. Alright guys, so right out of the box you got to assemble this generator piece. It's really not that hard. You want to put these feet basically on the bottom. There's 4 of them that come with it, and basically these little plugins go right into here, and you want to make sure that the arrow is actually pointing upwards on the piece, and then you just snap them all in there. Really don't take too much force, and they punch in there relatively easily. So yeah, that's how you put this part together. There we go. Alright, so we got the feet on now of the generator. Now the next part is the top piece of the generator. It's just got these 4 plugs in here, and they just sits right in there, and you just push it in and lock it in there. Bam. And now the generator piece is all built and ready to go. Very cool piece. I gotta say, the detail on this thing is freaking awesome, man. Like, I gotta zoom in here to show you guys, but you see like the UNSC logos everywhere. Just some writing. There's some nice dry brushing, silver dry brushing everywhere to give it this battle damage type feel. There's all types of little arrows and insignias everywhere. You got a keypad over here, so you can like log in and do generator stuff, whatever you do with that. And then another screen here. Another screen on the other side, and then you got a vent up here. You got all these cool looking pipes and stuff coming out. Very awesome, McFarlane. These guys, man, they do such an awesome job with details and just little bits here and there. I am just so excited about this piece. I mean, obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, it's even got a little caution sign there. And another cool part, you got these satellite things up here, or antenna, or whatever you'd like to call them. They do have some articulation. This does move around, you know, 360, and it does, you can raise it up to like give off a signal or something. I think that's pretty cool. Now another cool part about this thing is it actually opens up. You just slide this thing down here and bam, real cool. You get to see the core on the inside, and this is basically what you're trying to protect. In the Halo Reach game, it was the generator defense game, and you would basically, a bunch of Covenant would try and come in and destroy the generator, and you and your Spartan team would try to avoid that happening. But it was really cool. This is a really freaking cool piece, and let me just show you a size comparison the Spartan figure. This is the JFO that comes with them, and you know, the generator is obviously a lot bigger than the Spartan. Oh, relative size, you know, it's bigger. It looks like in scale with him. doesn't look too big or too small. And it's just really cool that this whole set, man, I'm just so stoked about it. Let's talk about the JFO Spartan that comes with them. Again, the paint job is freaking awesome, man. And I gotta say, like, the detail on this guy is unbelievable. I love the dry brushing and the battle-worn look that these Spartans have as opposed to the Halo 3 Spartans. I really like his chest piece. He's got the knife on there. He's got two like shotgun shells right in the middle of his stomach chest area. That looks really nice. Now with all the Spartans, you can actually remove the chest, the shoulders, and the head if you want to interchange them with other different Spartan characters. Now he's got a peg hole on his back, so you could put weapons on his back if you want. He's got two peg holes on his right and left back of his thighs, so you can put grenades or whatever you want on the back. He's got a little pouch on the side here. You could actually remove this, but it is glued in on mine. You know, they put some glue on there just to keep it from falling off. But you can take these off and put other different things on his side. Now he's got another peg hole over here for a sidearm, or if you want to put another grenade on the side. Overall, really cool. I like the detail that they put on his feet, like these little caution stripes down here on his feet. That's really cool. Overall, man, this is just an awesome figure. I love the way McFarlane makes these Spartan figures. They just look, it's like they just jumped out of the game, like right into your hands. So freaking awesome. You see like the UNSC logo up here. This little looks like the Predator side, like he's being hunted by the Predator or something. And all kinds of little details here and there when you look through them. Really awesome job. The articulation is really nice. The only problem I have with this guy is his legs are a little loose out of the packaging, which most of you guys know when you get a figure with loose joints, you know, the longevity of the figure as far as being able to pose them is not very long, because once they loosen up to a point, they're going to basically never be able to stay in one pose because they're so loose. But everything else is really stiff. I really like the cog joints, or these ratchet style joints that they put into all of the figure. Basically all of his joints have these ratchet style joints in there. I really enjoy that. Makes it to where the figure is really, like, the articulation is really smooth, but it's not too stiff to where it's going to break. And when you pose him into certain poses, he's more likely to stay there because of those ratchet joints. Very, very cool. And you can get this guy in a variety of nice poses, which I think is really cool. He does come with a shotgun, the Halo Reach style shotgun. There's also some great detail on this. Absolutely some freaking awesome detail on this. It's got black and silver paint all over it. I mean, the sculpt of it is awesome. The design and the paint is pretty awesome. I mean, it's pretty much just a standard weapon. The only thing I don't like is this thing right at the trigger. This little part right here. I'm probably actually going to end up using a hobby knife to heat it up and cut it off, because the Spartan figure doesn't have a trigger figure hand. If he did, he'd probably be able to hold his weapon better. But unfortunately, he can't really grip onto the trigger, and you know, it doesn't look as realistic as I would like. And you know, this hand, his right hand or his left hand, actually holds on to the shotgun pretty well, but his right hand is not very strong in holding the shotgun handle. It's just kind of loose, hanging in there. So he doesn't really hold his weapon too amazingly, but you know, what can you do? Overall, I'm probably just going to modify it and he'll be able to hold his weapon pretty easily. But this is a really great set. I would highly recommend getting this to any collector, who, especially for just the sake of this generator thing. It's a really nice display piece. You could have get a couple Covenant guys set up in the front here, and you can have a nice little battle scene for a display really easily. And the price, it's only like 25 bucks. I mean, it's not terribly priced. I figure something like this would actually probably go for a little bit more because of all the stuff on the generator, all the details and stuff. So, really good piece. Definitely pick it up if you see it. I highly recommend it. just because for the generator itself is really cool, and a Spartan with the gun, with the shotgun that you get with it, it's very, very cool. The paint on both of these kind of match, you know, it's like green. You get these nice green and silver generator with the green and silver Spartan, so it's really cool match. Looks really good. I love the green and silver on the Spartan, and yeah. So check out my channel, guys. I got a ton of Halo stuff on there. I got a ton of Mortal Kombat stuff on there. It's pretty much the two lines that I really enjoy collecting, but I do have some other lines that I'm going to get into here pretty soon. But yeah, check out my channel. Feel free to subscribe, comment, rate, do all that fun, awesome stuff, and I will see you guys all in the next video.